Hey everybody, it's the 13th Wolfman, and you know what? When I saw a movie today, I saw a movie I've been talking about seeing all week, and that is The Strangers, Pray at Night. So in 2008, we got a really cool movie that came out with starring Liv Tyler, Scott Speedman, called The Strangers. And I remember seeing it in the theater with Mama Wolf, and we both really dug that movie. It was all suspense, and you know, just you weren't quite sure what was going to happen. You got Pinup Girl and Dollface and Baghead, and they're all just terrorizing these two people at this house. Movie gets over. I'm just elated because this was like one of the best suspenseful films, and it did really well at the box office. And then I'm thinking, well, you know, we should be seeing a sequel within a year or two. 10 years later, we're finally getting the sequel. And, you know, Baghead, Pinup Girl, Dollface, they're all back. And now they're terrorizing a new family. And I like this. I know Mama Wolf, she's like, it was okay. I think she digs the original a lot better, you know. There's nothing wrong with that. In most movies, the original is better than the sequel. But I really dug this movie. This was a fun movie for me. So I'm sitting there watching the movie, and the woman playing the mother in this is Cynthia Hendricks. But like most movies nowadays, they don't put any names at the beginning of the credits anymore. So you're kind of like guessing who's playing who. And I'm looking at her, I'm going, I know her. I know her from something. What do I know her from? And I kept on popping on Judy Greer, how you pronounce her last name, and afterwards, you know, talked to Mama Wolf, and she says, who was that? Who's that played the mother? And we're just kind of like sitting in the theater talking about it, and I go, I don't know. I go, she's probably from one of those shows that we watched, you know, like True Blood, and she goes, oh, I know what it is. And she goes, Mad Men. So it was Joan. You know, I was like, okay, yeah. I don't know who played the father, or the husband, a.k.a. the father, but the one that played the daughter was Bailey Madison. And I just remember she did a phenomenal job in this movie. I loved her character. She was as far as characters go, she was the black sheep of the family. You know, I kind of know what that feels like. I was always like the weird one in my family. You know? But overall, this movie was a pretty good movie. Had a lot of intense scenes. I do wish the suspense was just ramped up a little bit more. I liked it, and there was like one scene. I don't know. Maybe I'm just making too much of the original, but in the original they played the song "Mama Tried" by Merle Haggard, and the song kind of helped the suspense and the tension ramp up a little bit because you just keep hearing the song play, and you didn't have that moment in this movie. So I'm not saying it's a bad movie. I'm not saying it's, you know, a great movie. It's a good movie. I really liked it, but it does have its, you know, like most movies nowadays, it does have its flaws. Mama Wolf, she said she gave it 2.5. You know, which is a little bit above average. I gave it 3.25 chainsaws out of 4. So I mean, it's a decent movie. If you put the two scores together, you probably get like about a little bit over 2.75, just under 3. So if you're in for a decent suspenseful film with a really good actress, Bailey Madison, like I said, just did a phenomenal job in this movie. Check it out. You know, The Strangers, Pray at Night. It's I liked it. It was a fun time. You know, go check it out. Tell me, have you seen it? Are you going to see this movie? Check it down in the comments. Please tell me what your thoughts are. Did you like the original? Who was your favorite killer in the original? Our favorite tormentor, I guess I should say. I personally like the look of Dollface, the brunette with the little wispy curls in her hair, and she has a creepy scene in this movie because you don't see her for the longest time, and then when she pops up, it's a very creepy scene. So yeah, always like, subscribe, share, and comment. I always want to know what you have to say. And like I said, tell me what you think. Are you seeing this movie? Who you liked in this movie? With that, of course, I'm the 13th Wolfman, and I'm on the prowl.